Welcome, everybody, to the 2022 EGF High School National Championships in partnership with Intel and Alienware. I'm Nerf, joined by Ubel, and boy, what a set we have coming up. It's going to be Honda versus Kashira.
Yeah, it'll be the slot, the final listing, the end of this long road between round robin pools all the way through a top 24 bracket of who's gonna make it to day three, who's gonna make it to the top eight. And we start off with Honda and Kashira, but also Hobbs and Polars, Manny and Janitor, and Memphis and Belith are all of the winner's side eight participants trying to get into that sweet winner semifinals.
For sure. Honda representing Crespi Carmelite High School and Kashira representing Innovation High School. Both of these players right now are basically undefeated. They have not dropped a set. They're both in winners' quarters right now. So one of them is going to have to be sent to losers after this, most likely. This is Double Elam, but they have to really set a standard right now because no one wants to lose the zero on the loss line.
Yeah, going perfect in sets is tough, but they have dropped games. Honda has proven fallible twice over by Vega, having played them not only in the last round but also in pools, being taken to game 5 twice over, and Kashira in a much better state, only going to game 4, but did drop a game to Sicken. So
Okay.
This is a curious bout, but Honda started off, of course, extremely strong, and that's can be a lot of the modus operandi when it comes to Wii Fit. As we were talking before the stream set off, Wii Fit's a really awkward character, and thus adjusting to them on the fly or from round start can be very different, and can kind of lead Wii Fit to starting off sets and starting off games if you're not prepared, with a surprisingly strong game 1 that gets closer and closer as the set progresses.
Yeah, I completely agree. Obviously, knowing how to use the space given to you by Town and City here is super important as a Wii Fit player. You have this a little bit of like ledge hang that you can hang on to for quite a long time, baiting out some of the more aggressive ledge guarding options that Kashira is going to be trying to set up. However, nothing has really dealt the death blow yet. We are still waiting for something to happen. At 107, we are getting the second stock right now. Honda is on a rampage, and Kashira still fighting, trying to get that Arsene back, and then looking for a kill, because right now, base Joker just isn't going to do it.
And he got the full Arsene from countering the Sun Salutation, but and gets the Rising Forward Air as well. I like the more that Joker players have been using just straight up forward air. Like, it's not just a means of comboing out of down throw, but the amount of space that it covers, the 2 hits, it's amazing for as just a rising aerial in mid stage, but as well as an edge guarding tool. If you trade with Fair 1 and it sets you in that semi spike angle, that's also extremely good. But edge guarding Wii Fit is just kind of a different breed than any other character.
Yeah, if you are able to edge guard Wii Fit effectively, then hats off to you. We are seeing Kashira go really deep trying to get that back air, but even then, Honda just gets that fade back, gets the deep breathing off, and then able to evade. That deep breathing is going to lead to yet another kill. Honda is maximizing that uptime for that buff, and it's really showing.
It's such an incredible buff. Deep breathing, boosting her fall speed, her attack stats, her air speed, her defensive stats as well, taking less damage and knockback. Like, absolutely nuts how much it does for you as an individual, as the character, and that it's almost that the
Uh-oh. What happened?
the Switch crashed. Hello.
That's the first time I've ever seen that. That's crazy. But all right, we're gonna laugh it off. They're gonna get that reset up in just a little bit. But yeah, wow, what a wacky way to start off the set.
All right, yeah, wacky for not the Wii Fit reasons. It's the Nintendo Switch reasons. Hopefully, Kat can get right on that one, as we get to kind of think, I guess, and theorize. Like, Hondo is doing such a good job of mixing in his punishes. Like, a lot of his punishes would be pretty much like single hit with deep breathing or a throw combo, like up throw up air, and that's some solid stuff. But what I like about how Wii Fit's mains operate is that they have native DI mix-ups built into singular buttons because of the back hits with forward air and forward tilt, as well as jab. So you have to like kind of be wary, especially with forward tilt, whether it being sent straight up or straight horizontal, as the DI, of course, is massively different.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And it really sort of became a game of cat and mouse. And obviously, the mouse is so slippery, so evasive. All of the things that you want is as a typical Joker player, and a lot of the game plan that we were seeing out of Kashira, it just wasn't working against the patient play that we're seeing from Honda. And I mean, it really does make a huge difference because being able to bait out some of Joker's aerials, I mean, you're using not just that, but the matchup knowledge as well, trying to show that you can use every inch of the weird hitboxes that you have on some of your even grounded moves. Those have been a great anti-air when Kashira is not expecting it, when he's trying to go for the cross-up or something here. So we'll see what happens on Final Destination. No platforms means that Joker is going to be able to get a little bit more, potentially some drag downs here. I want to see some drag downs with the up there.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult in order to find some of those scenarios, as Honda's been playing very, very close to the ground, but misses the back air after the down throw. Needed a dash that he just didn't get. But with Arsene back air going off stage, go deep, and this time with the confidence to keep holding left much longer than you normally want to, because you have Arsene, you have that insane recovery distance, even if it is quite exploitable.
Right.
And now you got a lead.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, once I saw the jump come out, I knew Kashira was going to turn on the jets, and they absolutely did. Basically finding 3 back airs in a row, an incredible display, and just showing that once you are able to get WeFit's resources out, then the game becomes a lot easier, but you are going to take some hits time. This is going to be a death regardless. Forced error coming out from Honda. Kashira, this is a full reversal from what we saw in that last game, but getting Arsene and that Rage Joker out of there is going to be the first order of business. We are going to see if there's damage in store for Honda here, or if he's just going to be taking it. This combo is starting to look pretty interesting.
Oh, he did that again. The drop through gun, and while that is extremely punishable, able to just mix up Honda's initial reaction, thought it would be a cross up, not finding a punish. That drop through counter is going to be met with a grab, but nothing finding it, and instead we're just sitting with Arsene on deck. Good use of holding that jump from Honda in order to just continuously try to get past the wall of backers that can be using the up tilt to anti-air. I really like that Honda has been trying to play very, very grounded in these moments, and throw out forward tilts and even some forward smashes in the scramble, going for the edge guard, but at the end of the day, they are staying close to this stage, and they are not trying to let Kashira get anything for free, but that air dodge was given up way too early.
Okay, and the trade, you actually are able to get a deep breathing off, will absolutely be necessary to avoid some of these Arseneless kill moves.
Hey.
That will do it, absolutely. The drag down, down smash, that is exactly what I wanted to see, and wow, Kashira delivers. We are even now, 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, you asked for it, and he was like, all right, I just need to properly condition a jump from ledge. That's the best place probably the main place you're going to be seeing jumps, especially on Final Destination. So pressuring a lot on stage, doing a lot of horizontal gun pressure, gets that drag down.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, I really liked how in the first game I was noticing that Honda was going into shield quite often. Kashira picked up on those signs as well and started really punishing the shield. There was a lot of grabs, and the grab game was so much stronger. But we're going back to FD. This is an interesting pick. What do you think about this one?
I don't hate it, not at all. I mean, Joker is really good on this stage, as it was obviously Kashira's counter pick, but it's also far from bad for Wii Fit Trainer. But the way that that Honda needs to play with Wii Fit is maybe more ledge oriented instead of a Varun, think of a John Numbers kind of vibe.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I get the comparison, absolutely. And so far, if we're seeing a commanding enough lead to... Yep, we definitely are. That is going to be the fire back to the last game. Honda going to say, hey, guess what? I like FD2. And that quick little 2-stock lead that you had in that last game, I was able to dwindle it down. Now I'm going to get the lead here in this one. This is going to be quite interesting. Kashira on the back foot already. Have to use this Arsene now that he's got it on the board.
Oh, finds the downer, but not able to get the back air afterward. If there's anything you want to see from Kashira, you know that those edge guarding opportunities need to come in clutch for you, but the coverage and the patience coming out from Honda, though the volleyball will be bounced straight backwards, you do have to worry about basically exactly kind of the those things that Kashira was hunting for, those forward air one setups, these drag down up airs, but the percent was too low. Can't get the down smash after it.
Oh, and going really a little bit greedy, but I mean, I respect the decision. The edge guarding has definitely been a lot stronger. You can see Honda going for some of these aggressive reads off stage. Has been 1 for 2 now, so looking for a little bit more to delay Joker. You want to deal the death blow before Arsene comes out. You do manage to do it with the dash attack. 127. Can't go for a deep breathing here, so going to have to maybe, going to have to change the dynamic with the salute the sun, at least something different. But there's the drag down yet again.
Yeah, just peppering away with these guns, but Kashira, Honda's kind of ignoring some of these like far range gunshots, especially with the deep breathing speed buff that you get. Being able to challenge gun dash from ledge is just so important, and it shuts down a lot of potential mix-ups that Joker has in his ledge play arsenal, as he just a raw run up and grab after a landing. Tries for it again, but Weefit's standing grab isn't that good.
Yeah, sad to say, it is what it is, but still looking for some of these interesting mix-ups. I mean, obviously, like Dare from that ledge. Finally, we're getting the hit on that one, reading out that jump too. This is the game plan. Honda just kind of setting the seeds and then trying to see how they'll grow the angles as well. Wants another of these aggressive edge guards, but you give up stage control. Now you just have to avoid another of these drag downs, and you do for the stock and the game. Wow, the F tilt is going to do the work necessary.
Forward tilt, man. It's what gives Weefit an almost sense of cohesion in her kit, and I really like how Honda has been using it, because it's it feels very staple Weefit in a lot of ways, where it'll be landings or scrambles or get-ups or some sort of like not exactly a hit stun scenario, but definitely not in an immediate advantage, and it'll just throw out an F tilt. And you have that instant kind of twitch reaction button that's like, get off me, respect my space, for a character who part of the matchup is you don't want to give them that space. It's a really, really important individual button to their kit.
Speaking of giving space, you definitely want to give this one a wide berth. Weefit, no shortage of distance play with this one. So once you get in, Ganondorf is a little bit of combo food. This is the risk that we take. You just got to win those 2 interactions per stock that you need.
Yeah, this is perplexing, but I also don't hate it. Like, it's weird, and it's maybe not advisable, but I don't hate it. Especially if you're just trying to out-hitbox people and give a lot of pressure to Wii Fit Trainer by just throwing out this big neutral air.
Right.
Like, it's not bad. It's definitely not. You could do worse.
Yeah, there is worse. I mean, it's just the stark difference of going from one of the best characters in the game to definitely one of the least proficient. I mean, it is a tough battle to play as Ganondorf, and we're seeing the difficulties that we can create. You're going for another one that they either way didn't even need to go for it, just goes for the dare anyway, just to remind poor Kashira that this is your fate. You did this. You picked Ganondorf.
You did it. You have only yourself to blame. Ooh, but you do get those up smashes though. It's like you really need to feed into the bananas that Ganondorf can provide. But man, these well-placed aerials, like so much. You have to supply so much respect for Wii Fit down air as just this rising option, and even in those particular scenarios, as Ganon does not have many recovery mix-ups. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's just how that rolls, and it's how the cookie crumbles as Honda, despite having some testing sets, that one looked like a breeze.
Yeah, that was, he said, I see your spike and I raise you a spike. And that was really the first time we got to see the header in action off stage. And what a way to do it. You catch Ganondorf in that laggy down air, and it is nothing but curtains. So we'll see what happens for Honda in the future. Definitely, again, one of those players that I definitely want to watch, because ending that best of 5 with a commanding 3 stock like that, there is definitely something in the water, and I can't wait to see what happens next. We are, of course, going to take a quick break while we get ready and set up for the next set. So please stay tuned. There's going to be more Smash Ultimate to come.